Then it's already decided, no matter I win or lose. Yes, we are sometimes too busy talking about how we're gonna do stuff, how we're gonna plan, how we're gonna strategize. Yes, that's necessary because we are in the heat of the battle. But I want to talk about something else for now. I want to say that whatever choice you make, you need to ask yourself, what do you really desire in this life? The phone you pick up, I won't say anything about it, but it's just like a saw. It's meant for killing. Is there another reason to forge a saw to display? A saw has a meaning, has a purpose, and its history. It was meant for war, it was meant to kill people. If you use a saw, and if you want a saw, you better know who you're gonna kill with it. And also, don't play with the saw. Because if you play with it, you're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna cut yourself. No matter how much skill you have. Same goes for fire. Same goes for everything, honestly. It's just the question of what do you want to be burned by? Do you want to be cut by a saw, or do you want to be burned by fire? Now that's a very vague question. What am I meaning? Like, what sense am I making? I was saying like, if you pick up a phone, do you know why you pick up the phone? Why do you need the phone? Because you need it to relax, right? Aside from studying, you need it to relax. Is that sentence true? Can you relax without a phone? I asked that question many times before you, and I don't know. Hmm. There is something so beautiful with human connection, but you just need to know wherever the people you will connect to is the right one. But the voice is screaming in the night, screaming in your head. It's probably it's probably the right one. It's probably the most separated from us recently, but that voice is no further from you than yourself. It's what you truly want. What do I want in life? As I look at this mountain, with no time left, I don't feel fear because if I were to feel fear, I have done it in 11th grade. The terrors of looking at something you cannot fix in just 1 week, but must need a whole process, a whole thinking system, and just dedication every day until the end. All of this crumble on you, pressure from school, pressure from actual tests, and sometimes you ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Because you cannot have it all. Life is imperfect, and I have yet to meet a perfect person. But all of us have a problem. Even the smartest of us have problems. If you have no problems, then you are quite literally Buddha. You are you are not a person. You are God. And yes, but that requires, well, God level of, you know, knowledge and understanding. Yeah, so we don't talk about that. I am standing at this place in this town. I will say to you that I haven't trained enough. So I must sacrifice my work at school for the exam that's coming up. And sometimes you do ask yourself, am I doing this right? Am I sacrificing too much for nothing? Am I sacrificing all of this just for me to fail in the end? I can say that you are scared and you are truly insufferable. That's why you laugh a lot to ease the pain at any given moment. I would throw no judgment because that would worsen everything. I just feel very sad that you cannot connect it with me, that you cannot connect it with self. Because honestly, don't refer to me as me. Refer to yourself as yourself. Please, don't separate us. Because you have all these thoughts in your mind and you try to hide away from it by distracting yourself. That is bad. We and you both know that. I know. It's hard, yeah. Sometimes you don't got people to talk to. It feels so lonely. Sometimes you just feel like you're just not going anywhere. I'm sorry to hear that. But you know, there's always a person that's is there for you. As yourself. Sometimes I look myself and I tell like, what the fuck am I good for, bro? I am so stubborn. I chose this fucking hard as shit path. No help. Every day I see myself get fatter and fatter. I feel so hard to breathe. Suffocate from my thoughts and my physical being is something that I never thought I'd say, especially in this time. You do sacrifice a lot, yeah. I do. But as I say, there's always a person there for you. And that is yourself. Please, I always begs, but it's never come true. But if you would just sit there and you tell me about your dreams, you tell me about your problems, maybe we can work it out. You can tell me why you're happy too. You can tell me why you're sad. You can tell me why you don't want to sit here. You can be angry at me, but can you please just sit here? Can you just sit here so we can work things out? Because if you don't sit here, you will regret it. You've seen it many times. Because you don't have yourself, your own back. So that's why you feel regret. Because it feels like you just want the bad things to happen to your own self. It's depressing. Listen to your heart. Listen, bro. You are already better than. 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 You are already be most. It's not like with jealousy and shit like that, but you know, if I'm gonna be a dad, if I'm gonna be a person that could help somebody else, I think I would do a better job when the people that surround me. Why you want that? Because no one really helped me when I been through the thing I've been through. Yeah. You know, sometimes love doesn't work out, and you're not even sure if you even love. You're not even sure about this thing that you love. So take it as a beautiful story. Story of a boy trying to find what he loved in his life. He's so clueless about it. You would most definitely fail, but I tell you what, if you don't fail to yourself, you fail to nobody. If you're not a failure to yourself, if you don't betray yourself, and you don't betray anyone. If you were there for yourself for the whole time, you would be able to live with yourself no matter if you fail, if you lose a battle, if you win a battle, lose a race, wins a race. You just have to need to have yourself. What is yourself? You need to love yourself. And it's a hard thing to say, right? We don't really know how to even love. My back is broken, even though I have never sit in this chair for a really long time. But I tell you what, I still sit here for you. I try to solve the problem. That is love. The fact of staying in the end, even though you are unsure, it's determination, it's a will, and it's love. Sometimes I ask, why do we need to do all this? Why can't we just be normal? For somebody else? Be extraordinary for somebody else. Because I tell you what, from a young age, all of us want to be extraordinary. All of us want to be great. All of us want to be kind. But growing up, we learn a lot of things about life that really change us. Because we see the lost the side of greatness, you know. It's never be great without sacrificing something else. You're never gonna be great if you're not sacrificing anything else. But just having know that, and just having a passion and a goal and a purpose so clear to make that sacrifice on command, You know, just from the beginning, you were just raised a little bit different, and you were just pushed a little bit more. Maybe you could get it. Right? It's just you need to have abilities. You need to have knowledge. So you want to go and do anything else, and that's on you. But everything in life depend on determination, and it depends on strategizing. You have a dream. You do have a dream. You have a dream that one day you know what you fighting for. You have a dream that one day you see a purpose in life to be great for somebody else. You just want to be helpful. You just want somebody else to be great. That's your dream. Because, without the distraction, we don't talk with you. When we don't talk with ourselves, you don't really hear what we are feeling. Because those emotions are complex. It cannot be expressed by happiness, sadness. It is unknown. It is unknown. And until you sit here and talk, you will realize that what that feeling is. And you learn a lot more too. Learn about your dreams, learning about what you want, learning how you should go in life. If I say like I want to get to that school because I want to prove myself, I want to have a better career, I would feel nothing because all of that is a lie. I just only have a slight interest in the field of that, and I don't even interested in getting in that school in the first place. It's only because people value it, so I value it as well. It's when you're wrong, bro. Yes, people opinions matter in the real life because job opportunity is a thing, salary from different school is a thing, different university, different chances to get a job, have better, you know. But who proves that? Who decided that? Nobody, man. Only you can decide it. If you work hard, you just use your shit, use the thing you learn, make something groundbreaking. You don't need you don't need anything else. You'll be fine. So you know, stop comparing. Just feel it, bro. You see why jealousy is a sin? Because it is ugly. It's toxic and ugly, bro. The fact that you feel it's unfair even though you choose this way, it is so funny. Hey, mate. It's just something if you want to talk about and just sit here and talk. No need to hide it. You can be angry, be sad, be frustrated, but please sit there and talk. So we realize that what we actually wanted. Just give me at least 10 minutes of talk. And if you feel like you want to play video games, go ahead and do it. Because that's your opinion. It's highly based on what you wanted in life, not to be confused, anything else. Yeah. I know people don't believe, right? People don't believe, bro, until they see you succeed. But yeah, that day may never come as well. So that's all. I just want to talk, and you should talk more too.